Hi, this is Al Eggleston. I live in Oswego, South Carolina, and we're here to talk about the service valves for your air conditioner and freon leaks. This is where 90% of your freon goes. Leaks into the atmosphere, you know about that. It causes all sorts of problems with your air conditioners, icing up and no cooling and no heating and all that kind of stuff. So in the last 18 months, I take care of 72 units. All have 2-ton air conditioners on it. They're 10 and 11 years old. I put in 211 pounds worth of freon into 40 units in the last year and a half. So it gets pretty expensive and a lot of problems. So what we want to do is fix that leak economically, and don't want to spend all day doing it either. So hang on, and well, here's your service valve. Let's go into that a little bit. This is a cutaway of the valve. You can see what's inside. There's a plug. Some of them call it a stem operator. Whatever you want to call it, it's all the same thing. This is the high side valve. It's a cutaway. They're identical inside as far as construction goes. They work the same way. Inside of this valve, there's this plug. And this is where it leaks. Now this is a dome-shaped valve. This is a later model. I believe they come out in '03. This is where it leaks. This O-ring, for whatever reason, and there's probably a lot of reasons, it leaks. The freon comes out through the port and it's gone. So what we got to do is fix that. Well, in these plug style valves, the plug doesn't come out. So what do we do about it? Well, we got to fix the thing. Now, let's see here. So let's go ahead and fix this valve. We're on a job. We determined that the valve was leaking. Let's see, we'll run that plug down a little bit. Actually, you should use this handy dandy wrench. You guys all got those. We'll put in the seal. Thusly. Make sure it's in there good, it's nice and square. Now we're going to put in this. It's called a plug retainer, and it keeps the seal from collapsing in on itself. So, okay, let's get that guy in there. Yeah, he looks pretty good. We're going to back seat the valve. And that's going to snug that O-ring up against the side of the barrel here. The inside. That's it. You're done. The job is done. Now if you'll take a look, some of you will be able to see, here's a cap that was pooched up. And that was from the pressure inside, pushing the cap up. They blow out. Here's one that actually blew out. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got a crack all the way through the top of it. Well, it's got to be fixed. I don't know how many valves you've seen that's got the blue stuff on it. That doesn't work. Teflon tape, it doesn't work either. They still leak, so we've got to do something about them. So that's a real easy fix for this valve. What are we going to do when we get the older style valves, which have the snap ring inside? Well, we got to fix those too. So we're going to take the snap ring out. I've already got the O-ring in here. And we're going to use the insert. And if you notice this insert, which is going to be hard to see, it's got a chamfer cut on the bottom side. And that's going to match up with that O-ring, which is right here, which I put in already. We're going to put that insert in there. Yeah, you can take it down a little further. And we're going to put the snap ring back in. Make sure it's in there good. Back seat the valve just like we did on the other one. Put the cap back on. Your leak is fixed. End of problem. Always check your Schrader valve. Make sure it's not leaking, that it's snug, and replace the valve if necessary. You'll need a special tool if it's got Freon in there, and you all know what that is, so don't need to talk about it. And that's it. We're done. Take you a minute or two to fix that valve versus 3 or 4 hours to straight pipe it, change a new valve, reservice the machine. We don't have to do all that. This is a real simple, easy fix. They come in all different sizes. Boy, there's a bunch of them too. Well, how you gonna know which one to use, which kit to use? Well, we're thinking now of just using 1/4-inch sockets. That everybody's got those things, and you'll put that in there and say, yep, that's the right one, all right. Look on the chart. There'll be a chart with all the sizes and pipe sizes and whatever on that, and you'll be able to order it by the kit number. And that's it. It's just real simple to do. Problem solved.